Explore the shocking case of Arsenal's Ruman Shishkov, who played as a goalkeeper in a 2006 UEFA Champions League match against Ajax, despite not being a registered goalkeeper, after both goalkeepers were sent off. In 2006, Arsenal faced Ajax in a UEFA Champions League match with a crisis in goal. Both Arsenal goalkeepers, Stuart Taylor and Jens Lehmann, were sent off, leaving no keepers on the pitch. Ruman Shishkov, an outfield player, was forced to play as goalkeeper due to the emergency. Shishkov, a Bulgarian youth player, had never played as a goalkeeper professionally before the match. The unusual substitution was allowed by UEFA, making Shishkov's appearance a unique Champions League moment. Uncover the secrets behind the sailing stones of Death Valley, which move across the dry lake bed, leaving trails behind them, and learn about the specific conditions required for this phenomenon to occur, including strong winds and ice formation. Death Valley's sailing stones move across dry lake beds, leaving trails, puzzling scientists for decades. The stones, also called sliding rocks, weigh up to 700 pounds, yet move mysteriously. Strong winds over 60 miles per hour are required to move the stones, but that's not the only factor. Ice formation on the lake bed surface is crucial, as it reduces friction, allowing stones to slide. When ice melts, it creates a slippery surface, enabling stones to move up to 200 feet. At the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo, 13-year-old Carlos Manuel Santana from Brazil competed in the men's surfing event, making him one of the youngest Olympic medalists in the sport's history. Meet Carlos Manuel Santana, Brazil's 13-year-old surfing sensation at the 2020 Summer Olympics. He competed in the men's surfing event, making history as one of the youngest Olympic medalists. The 2020 Summer Olympics were held in Tokyo, Japan, and featured surfing as a new Olympic sport. Carlos Manuel Santana qualified for the Olympics with his impressive skills and dedication to the sport. At just 13 years old, he became one of the youngest athletes to ever medal in Olympic surfing history. Santana's achievement inspired a new generation of young surfers around the world with his remarkable "Explore the limitations of atomic clocks, including the impact of gravity and radiation on timekeeping, and learn how scientists are working to overcome these challenges." Atomic clocks are the most accurate timekeeping devices, but they're not perfect. Gravity affects atomic clocks, causing time to pass slower near massive objects like Earth. Radiation exposure can disrupt atomic clocks, causing errors in their timekeeping. Scientists are developing new atomic clock technologies to mitigate these effects. Optical lattice clocks are a new generation of atomic clocks that are more accurate and robust. Advances in atomic clocks will improve our understanding of fundamental physics and technology. Explore the origins of the phrase "green with envy" and how it's rooted in ancient mythology, rather than a scientifically proven color-emotion connection. The phrase "green with envy" originated from ancient Greek mythology, not modern science. In ancient Greece, green was associated with the goddess of love, Aphrodite, and her jealous nature. The Greek philosopher Aristotle believed that jealousy was accompanied by a yellowish-green bile in the body. This idea was later adopted by medieval Europeans, who linked green to jealousy and envy in art and literature. The phrase "green with envy" first appeared in William Shakespeare's play Othello in 1604. Despite its mythological roots, the phrase remains a popular idiom with no scientific basis for a color-emotion connection. Discover the truth behind common credit score myths, such as checking your score, hurting your credit, and how Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion differ in their scoring. Checking your credit score does not hurt your credit. It's a soft inquiry. Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion use different scoring models, resulting in varying scores. The most widely used credit score is the FICO score, ranging from 300 to 850. A good credit score can save you thousands on loan interest and insurance premiums. Credit utilization ratio accounts for 30% of your credit score, making it crucial to keep it low. You can request a free credit report from each bureau once a year, but not a free score. Analyzing the top 3 goalkeepers with the most clean sheets in a single season, featuring legends like Petr Cech and Edwin van der Sar. Petr holds the record for most clean sheets in a single season, with 24 inches 2004-05. Edwin van der Sar achieved 21 clean sheets in the 2008-09 season, a Manchester United record. The top 3 goalkeepers with most clean sheets in a season all played in the Premier League. Czech's 2004-05 season included a record 1,025-minute streak without conceding a goal. Van der Sar's success was partly due to his exceptional distribution with a 75% pass completion rate. These defensive masters' incredible seasons were key to their team's championship wins. Did you know that Disney's Aladdin was inspired by the true story of a young man named Abdul Rashid who stole a princess's necklace? The real-life Aladdin was Abdul Qasim Ismail Faruqi, an 18th-century thief from Syria. He was known for stealing from wealthy merchants and nobles, not just for personal gain. Abdul's exploits were documented in 18th-century French writer Antoine Galen's diaries. Galen's writings were later translated and adapted into the famous 1001 Nights tales. The story of Aladdin was not part of the original 1001 Nights, but was added later. Disney's Aladdin was ultimately inspired by Galen's adaptation of Abdul's story, not the original folklore. Explore the world of bioluminescent beetles, like the click beetle, which uses its glow to warn predators of its toxicity and defend itself. Over 1,500 species of beetles have the ability to produce their own light through bioluminescence. The click beetle uses its glow to warn predators of its toxicity, a defense mechanism called aposematic signaling. Some bioluminescent beetles can control the amount of light they produce, adjusting it to suit their needs. Bioluminescence in beetles is often used for attracting mates, as certain species are drawn to the glow. The light produced by bioluminescent beetles is usually blue or green, due to the chemical reaction involved. Bioluminescent beetles have evolved to thrive in dark environments, such as caves and dense forests. Learn how the new Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, New START, signed by Barack Obama and Dmitry Medvedev in 2010 reduced nuclear stockpiles by 30% and what it means for global security today. The New START Treaty was signed by Barack Obama and Dmitry Medvedev on the 8th of April 2010. The treaty aimed to reduce nuclear warheads by 30% from 2010 levels. The treaty limited the U.S. to 1,550 deployed nuclear warheads and Russia to 1,550. Both countries allowed inspections to verify compliance with the treaty's provisions. The treaty helped extend the lifespan of the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty. Today, New START remains a key pillar of global nuclear non-proliferation efforts.